What's up, everybody? How's it going? New week. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. You can see that no cam today. I think I slept like an hour or two last night, so I'm gonna keep my my tired ass off your screen. We'll be doing it on Friday. Speaking of Friday, we're going to they have the patch dropping tomorrow night, basically just after my stream. And so I told you guys that I wanted to do the polls live on stream. And I was going to do it Tuesday, but my stream will be over by the time the patch is out, or just coming out actually. So instead of me doing it Thursday, because that's our day for it's just pet Q. What's up, Q? With no space. We'll get there. There we go. So it does work. Great. I'm glad that I didn't screw it up. But it reset the timer. But that's fine. We don't want to know about... I don't even remember the name of the other ones. But anyways, with that being said, so we're going to be pushing it on... I was just talking a second ago about it. We're going to be pushing it off to Friday. Just talking about it. And we'll do it on Friday. So I'll do my full polls on Friday with green screen. But I'm going to start up the stream, and I'll tell you where we're at. Let me switch over here. Yeah, it's already working. Yes, no face. So, last time, what were we doing last time? I think last time we were working on stories. Yeah, that is the money shot. I finished off all the stories. Well, all the stories up to this point. I now need to finish off the Archon quest for Natlan, bringing me to where I can use Mavwika, and then I'll go over to Mizuki. Thanks for the bit donation. Clear them off. Also, it unlocked a new thing called Tribal Chronicles for me, which I have to do these. I'm not sure if this is necessary. I don't know if this is necessary for the Archon. I don't think so. Then we have all of these that we have to do. The dating sim with all the characters. Obviously starting off with Lynette. So we'll do that obviously as we have enough keys. But once I finish Mavwika, then I'm going to start achievement hunting, clearing out the achievements, and then we'll be bouncing on here during patch updates. I thought Kaveh was dating Al Haytham. Not. Wait, do you go get Al Haytham as well? Nope. I guess Kaveh is going to be dating us. Some of these characters, like, I've never even talked to before. Like, I don't remember Layla. And Farazan, I spoke to very briefly. But everywhere else we know. For some odd reason, I don't know this girl, Layla. She's the sleepy princess. It's because Alhaitham is a 5-star. Ah, gotcha. Sleepy Princess, where? Where did we meet her? I haven't, but I know of her. Okay, so you don't know which area she's from. Yeah, because I don't think I've ran into her before. Yeah, her character design's cute. She's got the elf ears like Chaska. Anybody else in here got elf ears? Doesn't look like it. Going back to Kave. What the fuck? What? What about Kave? Hey, what's up, Mythic? Thanks for the 20 bits. Much appreciated. It definitely seems like he's already married to Alhaitham. It does. It does. Doo-doo. Jose the Sloth. And Saba. I am a fish head. Ooh, we're getting the should get chartreuse in there. And Gaming. New weapons. They're already announcing all the stuff. But it comes out, if I remember correctly, it does come out tomorrow, yeah? It's one of those times where, like, you kind of wish, like, I'm able to stream late, and that, you know, Genshin days were Tuesday and Thursday, but they're not. 100-bit donations! Thank you very much, Q. Thank you. So that I could actually play the new patch live. But we're going to have to hold off on that until Friday. So in Natlan, I've already finished off the competition. And I think right now I'm working, I finished off the People of the Springs. I think I'm moving on to another area. So we'll bounce back and learn about a new area, a new tribe. Is she going for it right now? Are you going for it right now? It's just one more. I love how it says shoop to whoop. What the heck is shoop to whoop? Some of the emojis don't work. Where's your Gengar? Does it like take a while to tap in? Three business days to tap in? Does it? No, I don't think it actually takes 3 business days. But maybe it's not instantaneous. Yeah, maybe back out of the stream and then go back in, maybe.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
We didn't place it at 1500, did we?
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes
I don't think
back
so.
from battle.
I feel like
Ceremony
Mimikyu is up
glory.
around that point.
Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Did you want me to pause the stream and go look in?
Yeah,
doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
You're crashing out?
Heard about
Okay.
the
Well, then
incident
what I'll
with
do is
the
I'll
money?
pause
Is everyone all right?
working on the stream and check it out. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Bounce back
it's
to my
all taken
computer.
care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up her sleeve, by the way. She's just as strong as Kachina made her out to be.
Yeah, it is there. It's still at the 1,000. So there's supposed to be a time delay then. It's not at 1,500. It's at 1,000. Derp Q is at 5,000. So there must be just some type of delay. But I assure you, you will have it. And it's not 3 to 5 business days. What is it? Is it QDerp? What is the one? Oh, you don't type it in. Gotcha. I understand. I'm still learning Twitch. It is very cute.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view.
We're
When
gonna
the
sing a
singing starts,
song?
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Natlan, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
All right, thanks for the lurk. Have a good one, Jose. So it's weird when you do pet all, it still says the old names. Isn't that weird? Let me add that to my list as they're singing. Even petting do the same thing. There's Mavuika.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom.
Mommy
Or
biker.
her ancient
Yeah.
name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on?
Biker mommy.
This has never happened
Agreed.
before.
Are you excited for Mommy Milkers?
Pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey, you just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage.
Yeah, for sure.
Pathetic. The both of
Kind of, but not as much as you.
Your
I'm
royal
excited for
guest
Cloud
is
Retainer.
misplaced.
Cool, yeah.
We completed our mission.
I'm
Maybe
excited for
you
both
did,
those.
But who's to say whether
And the
little
Geo girl.
even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUP recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina
Girl whose name is hard to
sacrificed
say.
herself to repel
Yes.
the Abyss.
Starts with an I think.
She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mualani. There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of
Oh, that's right.
Natlan, the person
Ziolan,
actually has to be a
Ziolan,
hero.
or something like that. Xiol.
You-
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
Zadalan.
True. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the YUP interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Yee. The Power Archon seems to be deep in thought. Why isn't she putting a stop to the commotion?
Kachina wouldn't have run.
Posture
That's not fair
check.
at all.
Yep, I got my back like perfectly against the
She's been waiting
whole
for this moment
aspect of
for
my
too
chair.
long.
There's the Gengar. There you
No
go.
matter
Just
how
took a
daunting the
little bit.
situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first
Were you
person
gonna
to
try the
stand
whole
up and
stream,
face it head on.
anyways, just to see?
We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
ETHERx1 derp
That's
gar.
enough. There is no doubt about today's victory.
Oh,
or
so on my
Kachina's
side
dominance.
it shows the.
She is a hero
So
worthy
yeah,
of
it's like
our
slowly
admiration
building it in.
and
Because on my side I can see the
The failure of today's ceremony is
the actual
undeniable.
Gengar.
Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer
I'm
you
just showing
all my
people
deepest
that are around me.
apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
I can at least tell you from my side you definitely
No
have it.
one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. Not
My
a
suggestion
weapon
too
we
is
will
potentially
against others.
leave the stream and also stop the
I
app,
didn't
end
mean
the
it
app,
that way, Archon.
and then come back in.
I just...
Let it do a full
If
reload.
there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my
There you go.
answer
There
if
you go. There you
wish.
go.
But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the pyro.
I am also
Archon's
wearing
question.
black and orange
So
today.
much for all that glory talk earlier.
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's
Hello.
chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Dinosaur.
I'd like to have a chat.
Gengar. Yay.
Rest
There you
assured,
go.
everyone, I'll keep the tribal
Best
chiefs
boy.
informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions,
Gengar, best
let's
boy.
part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
I believe she did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Oh, you're enjoying this, aren't you? Enjoy it to the fullest. Go ham if you have to.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest,
Gengar
the
army.
resurrection will continue to
That's
be
intense.
ineffective.
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss, of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training. She would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy.
What are you doing?
We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now? Sit peacefully and wait for her return? Lose
Cute.
ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani. Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could, but please, hear what I have to say so I
Yes,
can
he
at
is.
least give
Absolutely.
you a broader picture of the issue we are now
I'm
facing.
very proud of that plushie.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I
Oh,
believe
now
the
he's
Abyss has
sharing
found
it.
a new
That's
means
nice.
of
sweet.
undermining the rules of our nation.
You mean...
The Sacred Flame.
Sharing
the
is caring.
foundation of our
And
resistance
now we're
against the
flipping
Abyss.
Gengar.
If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils. Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences.
Yes, I see
are
that.
equally
It's also
painful.
got purple wrapping paper.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer.
How convenient.
And the end
Exactly.
result will be the same. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen
It'd be
each
so
tribe's
weird because, like,
defenses.
on the screen there,
Then,
they seem the
we
same
have to
size,
find
but in real
another
life, they
way
are
of
not
strengthening
close.
the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I understand your anger, Mualani. But I hope that provided some clarity.
Snorlax
at
sandwich?
least.
You wouldn't even taste
Wow.
any Gengar if that
Kinda
was the
thought
case,
things were gonna
based
get
upon how
heated
big
for a
Snorlax is.
second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I
Be
owe
like
you
a
an
pinch of
apology,
Gengar.
Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on
Overpower the
finding
bread
solutions.
by Snorlax.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the Sacred Flame.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss has taken Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become
On to
one
Derp
with the
Q.
sea of souls. Imagine pouring a cup of water into
Don't
a
try to
rushing
rush for that
river.
one.
You can try to scoop up another cup,
But I appreciate all your
there's
support,
no
but don't
chance
try to
it will
rush
be
to
the
that
same
one.
water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it.
Okay,
That is
good.
the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just like you said, Archon. Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus
One
all your
day,
efforts on dealing with
exactly.
the Sacred Flame. I will go search for Kachina.
If I could give you some
The
bits to
Abyss
help out, I
poses
would.
the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support you in any way I can.
You won't
The
know I'm
Masters of the
rich,
Nightwind
but
have
you'll
a
see the
technique
signs.
that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
As soon as Mimikyu's there,
If you
you're rich.
find Kachina's
Fair.
ancient name,
Fair.
I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night Kingdom. Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls?
You'll see the signs.
Under normal
It's funny.
circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a
We'll have to
way
make
go
some new
in
ones
person.
for the rich people.
However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here.
Well played.
Fighting the Abyss
Yeah.
is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if she's going,
Wow.
Paimon's going too.
Seat Lolly of the Masters
That
of
hoodie
the
was really
Nightwind
dampening the
once
sound. It's
created an
pretty loud.
artifact that can be used to communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But
I
that
think there's
spiritual
like 8 more
quality
tiers I can
also
do
means
above
it can be
Mimikyu.
used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly... Besides, you're
Yes,
the
I
ones
see that.
helping me.
Technically, Gengar's
I can
feet
only
say it.
focus on one thing at a time, after all.
Or he's
Traveler,
farting it.
Certainly didn't expect
Maybe
our
Gengar's
first
ass is saying it,
conversation
I
to
don't
be
know.
So serious. I've heard all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
I don't know. I'll have to think that through. I don't know. More Genshin characters would be nice. I wonder if you can make like Genshin characters with the same body type as Gengar. Head, tiny little hands, tiny little feet. No, like specifically Gengar, not just Chibi. Gengar's shape body. If you are looking for a new community to call home, hit that Discord link today. I would love to have you part of our Discord. It could, or it could look hilarious.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. But we can
Add a
talk
body to
about that
Lumine
some
and see
other
what it looks
time.
like.
Ideally, this would be the perfect night.
It would just
for
be
a
like
drink
Lumine's
and
head,
musical
a little
ambiance.
bit of her like neck,
But there
and
are
then
important things to be done.
spiky
almost
like
forgot.
triangle hands that come out of her
I tell you,
ears,
we
and then
wounded in the
triangle
fight
out of her
against the Abyss.
her neck. Those
She
are her
wanted us
feet.
to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and
What the
strength
fuck?
of will. That's what she asked us to tell you. She said you'd know what that means.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person.
Wow,
We're supposed to
enjoying
be
the hot springs
buddies,
together.
After all,
Your hot spring
But
buddies. What does
don't
that even
worry.
mean? That sounds.
this talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take
I don't
good
even know
care
if I
of
could
it.
actually say that
And
out
once
loud.
this is all over, I'll pay Atea a visit.
Oh. Easy, Chaska.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy. As things stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom is a direct consequence of that.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices. Let's go. There's still a way for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes.
Yep, we're doing it.
Come with me.
We're doing it. I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing that. Who do we control now?
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only
Wow.
last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
How does her zipper work? Because it seems to me, when you look at it, that the teeth of the zipper is larger at the top than it is at the bottom, but somehow it's the same zipper. That doesn't make any sense.
Even so, for you,
It's an aesthetic choice.
sacrifice,
Yeah.
it's not right.
Functional, doesn't actually work.
If not me, then who? No other is
Maybe
capable
that's
of
as far as the
sustaining
zipper goes
sacred
down
flame.
anyways. Because after that it would go to
possess
like
that strength.
smaller teeth and
But
that wouldn't
I'm
work.
not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Yeah. The rest of them are just fused together. That would make sense.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
They're coming. With their hammers. Whoosh. Oh, no, only one has a hammer. Never mind. Oh,
The
who's
Archon
that?
of Natlan,
Oh,
a force to be reckoned with.
is this a new dude? Oh, El Capitano. I didn't get to read that.
Secrets
That was
of
way
the
too
ley
fast.
lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin.
The first of the Eternal Harbingers? Is that what it
And
said?
since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what
That
do
guy
you
looks
know
dope.
in your hands?
Look at his helmet.
I don't know what you mean,
He's number one.
but it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
The Saritsa is
In
dead.
times of crisis,
Wait, is she dead?
someone must
No,
pick
Senor
up
is
the
dead, right?
mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. but before the dawn of a new age. The old must be destroyed.
He's ice. That makes sense. He's going against her. She's got glasses on now.
End of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking.
That means she means business because she's got sunglasses on. Boom, boom, boom. The Tsaritsa and Senorita or Senor are two different people, right? Or am I getting it wrong? You don't know? I don't know. Jeez. Confusing. I mean, he looks OP, Cryo. Whoa! This is a badass fight. Boom! What happened? Oh, wow. She harmed him. So hot. So hot in my heart. That's what he's saying. Did he just run away? Really? Come on, bro.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word.
She was actually gonna kill him. That means she's OP. But we already knew that. Coward indeed. Tush, 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 tush.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened
regret not
5
pulling her?
centuries ago?
I don't even have the ability
How
to.
much does he know about Natlan?
When she
The
came out, I was
Harbingers are all
broke.
driven by their own
So
personal
broke.
goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis.
I was too busy spending all
I'm sure the
my
captain has his own reasons
primo
for
gems
being
on
here as well.
4-star nobodies.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence with it. Kinich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Lali. She should know.
Hey, we're gonna go talk to Silali.
I'll head out right now. Do you still intend...
Yes, but fear not.
Is she gonna be part of my French shit-faced?
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon.
Or you have to pull her out of her bed and then, like, throw water on her face to wake her up?
Together we
You're like, you
foresaw
drunk
the
her, get
only
up.
path that
We
leads
need to save the world.
nation's Future. We must trust in that vision. Val.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
You could take a picture right now. Just send a message to Charlotte. She'll probably come take 100 pictures of you. Yeah, 1,000.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
She didn't. Don't worry about that.
Ancient name. We'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
Where are we going? Thought I saw one of the sigils while she was talking. Scions of the Canopy. I think this is the other group.
What can you tell us about the Scions of the Canopy?
They like the tops of trees.
Are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour.
Yeah, Paimon does not like that.
Without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them.
What?
Sound like something you'd be interested in?
No, Paimon just wants
Okay,
food and
that
more.
does sound different from our usual
Skateboarding?
adventures.
I think it's more extreme than skateboarding.
Emma's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
They sound crazy. Well, you see there that the battle pass is gone. We're definitely in the reset. Gaming or gumming? Video games.
That's Wayna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Extreme video games. Yeah. I played for 5 hours. Oh, geez, that's extreme.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wayna.
Wayna.
I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries.
I thought his name was
so we'll
Wayna.
get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it.
I'm not just gonna give it to you.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
Literally what I just said.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Don't care.
The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
We're not giving up on her.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wayna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day.
Oh, God.
If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
I thought you might say that.
Good, that's what I wanted to hear. What?
Is something wrong, Wina? This doesn't seem like you. Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Cowgirl, elf mommy.
You're that determined. Far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts, so we slowly got to know each other that way.
Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
Chaska has a younger sister?
Let's get back to business. Wina, how do we use the stone?
Just rub it.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is
That's
like
how you make everything work.
Downstream. In that sense,
That's what Aladdin taught me
stone is
when I
like
was a child.
fishing boat
You
drifting
gotta rub it.
down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough.
And then it's a
You need
whole
fishermen
new world.
experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves.
Something about a fantastic point of view.
Practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our
Vichama?
tribe.
Is this a person?
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
I was talking to my friend Delan the other day. And he was saying that Hoyoverse actually had a stream where they put up an image showing some of the characters that have already launched, recent characters, of course, and some of the characters that are going to be launched, but they were all silhouettes. So you had to look at them based upon their shadows. And the character you were talking about the other day, Q, is 100% in that shadow.
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed,
Yep.
he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
However, the one sad news about it, though, is my friend Delan was saying that they are known to only release one guy a year for characters. So if they release him, he'll be the only guy character this entire year. Kinich apparently was the only guy character they released from last year. Yup, I agree.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
I just realized I was probably super loud, wasn't I? Not too bad actually before. How am I now though? Too quiet? Oh, I'm fine now. Okay. I just looked down and realized that the gain on my mic was like jacked way past the line. Which explains why when I was recording, I had to really bring myself down. I need to, you know what I should do? I should put a checklist beside my TV. Check these things before you record. Check these things before you stream. Womp 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 womp. Vichama? Do I know Vichama? Don't mind me, people. I'm just stealing your stuff. Chama.
Close call.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him! Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
I did not think your voice was going to be that deep, bro.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from
Dang.
the Night
Yeah.
Kingdom? How is that even possible?
I didn't know they brought Felix into freaking Genshin.
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Shout out to all my lurkers. Thanks for watching.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking
Yeah,
about?
the hydration I'm using for tonight is an energy drink.
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed.
Gengar
Can I
Army,
have a
go!
look at the stone?
Whoa! That's intense looking. Looks like two horns. Like, you know what I mean? Like that you would play like a musical instrument. Like, but back to back.
Huh.
Yeah.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go
Yeah,
find
let's
an
go
open
with
area
the
and
fact that
start
Shitlali's a
setting
genius.
things up. In the meantime, I need you to get two things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
But I want to deal with it right now. I just realized he has no nipples. Did you see that? No nipples.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon.
Weird realization?
Let's just
No, I
focus
just
on
noticed
the
it.
preparations for now.
He's there
Hang on,
shirtless,
Kachina.
kind of.
We're coming for you.
I think it's actually the first guy that we've seen topless. Has there been anybody else that's kind of been shirtless? Sino. I definitely don't have anybody. Yeah. Lower. Oh, very cool. Where is this fire thing? Is it way up there? Damn it. It is going to be way up there. Emotional damage.
Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
I mean, is there other hook ropes?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
That's nothing.
Deal.
Wait, really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person you want to ask. All right.
Why are we shaking our head, Paimon?
That's everything. Here you go.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Vichama mentioned.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale right over there.
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need two.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here, and we'll see what we can find.
Do you not know what your inventory is?
We'll wait here.
He's like, I'd have one more, but it's double the price.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian isn't the only one. Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Good enough.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 mora for both. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then?
If you are enjoying the stream, tickle that purple heart to keep the good times going. I do Genshin every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. This coming Friday, I'll be doing a green screen stream where you'll be able to see my face as we do the poll on the new patch that's launching tomorrow.
How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time
How many shots are coming?
Move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon. It's just... Malco and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything. Oh, you're not wrong. But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the abyss has caused so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Well, wait. We need to get our stamina up first. Not looking right.
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're
She's
good to go.
cursed. Oh, jeez.
As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor. Go ahead. After Malko fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies.
Damn.
If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malko might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years
Very
ago,
awkward.
right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malko and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in
Okay.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one
What
of those
thing?
fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Collect the yellow balls.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Spring forth!
Listen here.
Scatter! Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Germinate! Scatter!
Get bloomed. Get bloomed. Get burnt. Okay, and then you, I need you to get out of your bubble. Get out of the bubble. Get out of the bubble. Yeah, right against the edge.
How much longer, Vichama?
Back to getting yellow balls.
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting strong.
I don't want to fight all these bosses for you.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago.
Oh my
Just
God.
need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
This dude's just edging right now. That's exactly what this meter is. This is the edge meter.
The power of the Abyss is strong.
See? You can hear it. You can hear it. It's not me. This is the game. You gotta let off. You gotta let off. You left. And then you let off. I'm never getting sponsored. He's going blue. Ah.
Malco. No, why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly.
Why are we saying something to Seat Lolly? He's not even here.
Wait!
Whoa. What'd she do? Did she destroy the item?
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
Maybe.
The stone's power was spiraling out of
I
control.
didn't see her.
The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but...
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
I think he exploded.
Vichama!
Oh, he's still there. But he's gonna probably feel depressed again.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It
Probably.
must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still.
If you're looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link today, as we'd love to have you part of our Discord.
And
I did not let him
now
finish. Yep.
It's too late to save him. From the minute he left that
Of course,
day,
he's depressed.
it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing!
Huh? This is...
What is it? Is it your friend's... what do they call him again? Ancient name?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just hard thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago.
Oh damn, that's depressing already.
Pisak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Aw, that's sweet. You got to talk to him. That's closure.
What? A memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Now we got the starting of the Lion King again.
Hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But
Hakuna Matata.
with it an even deeper
What a
pain.
wonderful phrase.
Deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wina wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regret.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to her, though, you are only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That does make me feel better.
I'm not gonna lie, Chaska has a weird face.
Very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start.
It seems like a child's head on
Let's
a
get Vichama back to his tribe
woman's
and tell
body.
Wina the good news.
It's like tiny, a tiny head.
And apologize
Structure-wise.
for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Or maybe that's an elven face. I don't know. Maybe the hat? Maybe.
Koichi, are you really gonna just stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wina. I can hear it in your voice.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Is Koichi the sister?
With your own sister.
Oh, it is.
You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
Koichi has normal ears. How is that your sister?
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Half sister? Maybe.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood.
I feel like I ask questions and the game
story.
answers it like literally within seconds. I think that's happened all week.
It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
She's
She
half
was afflicted
dinosaur?
with a rare disease when she was a child and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end, all that did was trigger her will to live.
That's lovely.
Strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker. It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
Nope, not at all.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head held high.
I also don't understand Chaska's bottoms. It's like she decided that she wanted to only have one leg in a pant.
Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
Like maybe
You
she
feel
has
like he
one
went back
leg
on his
that's
word.
cold?
What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that. I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You... What do you mean,
Her sister
anything
is her
else?
mom. Yeah.
Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska.
That's such a crazy thing to ask of somebody. All you have to do is wait. It's simple. That's
so
waiting is a lot more than you think it is.
annoying.
See, tiny face, weird, or weird eyes. I don't know what it is. Something about her makes it seem like she has a tiny
you
face.
wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that
Maybe it
very
is the
thing to Koichi
the
not
chin.
too
Maybe
long
the chin
ago,
gives her
and
like
she
a
reacted the
youthful
exact
look.
same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this.
Actually, you're right.
Try to spend a little
There's a
more
good part of
time
it.
with your
It is
sister.
the chin.
You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
Are you doing a throwback to
Speaker stone
Mondstadt?
might be 2 stones now.
Huh?
That's also not what she said.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Watch your footing.
You watch your footing. Mine's floating. It should take way too long to get there. Dooby dooby doo. Those are cool. Can I buy one of these? You're excited to add Chimchar? I bet. We're gonna have to make some movements around. Since you're the creator, I'll let you choose. Who gets bumped? Bumped or removed? By far my favorite is 4th gen.
We found Kachina's ancient name, too!
The Piplup you showed me is one of my favorite.
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power?
I feel like when we actually eventually get to Shina's Naya, Paimon's still going to be like, the Fatui again? Yes, this is their home.
That's why it has to be our little secret. No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
There's no need to be so modest, Yan-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Archon, I'm sorry about before. You have so much on your plate, so much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down. Follow me.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've collected.
Whoa. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes, and physical items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own memory. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to if you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origin.
All right, we'll have a look.
What if I don't do any type of observing and we just move on with the story?
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the Masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wyab. Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle. That's what she really wanted to give me.
Ooh, must be something really cool. What's inside?
Grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Ew. Yep.
The powder still needs some time to settle.
Old wine.
So let's wait a little longer. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah, if each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot. Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribe. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future, but there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation,
Her hair whippy?
which one would you say was the most important?
You mean at the top of her head?
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way
wispy,
don't
sorry,
cease
not
to
whippy.
exist. They become part of who you are. Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make
It's like a
very
cat's
different
tail.
decisions. And eventually, the future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of course, there are those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite
Thanks for the
familiar
bit
with
donation.
that concept, I would imagine.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better future. Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the Abyss. To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight I can only imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After he ascended to the Divine Throne, he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan, namely a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding a
Interesting.
pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
Thank you.
Wait,
That's messed up.
am I allowed to say that?
No, not really.
little
That's
late for
messed
that
up.
question, don't
Holy
you think?
crap.
Sorry, Paimon's so sorry.
Very
Mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
extremely rude.
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that, no matter what others may say. My
Absolutely.
past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians you were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end,
Agreed.
all I could do was comfort my
That's where
sister
she gets most of her
and
looks
move on.
from.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what
Hey,
happened to
Shenya.
Jack? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin. Iansan, Mulani, Chaska, over here please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Where am I placing this? Oh, it's in the middle.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me.
No one forgot about you. That's why we're here in the first place.
Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final.
That did not sound tough to me.
What lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared.
Aww.
Everything's so dark.
That's so sad.
I want to go home. Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I don't want to hold anyone back ever again.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Oh, wait. Are we supposed to... Wait. Where are we going? Are we going... Yeah. Actually, before we go there, let's get this done before I forget. Ad Astra Abizaz. Oh, you didn't even say it. Oh, because it's my first time meeting you.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
There we go.
thank you for completing today's commissions.
They
Here
are
is your
magic
reward.
potions.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yep. Yep. And unfortunately, after 2020, everybody thinks you have COVID. Even when COVID's basically gone. Sucks. Everybody just darts their eyes the moment you cough. Or at least that's what it feels like. People are paranoid. It's like, Jesus, take care of yourself and you'll have no problem. It's not like you're out here, like, hoping you get sick, right? Like some people. What's your shame? Like, honestly, who would wish for that? Hmm? All right. Wow. Wow. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt. That honestly hurt.
Nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an
Shot through the
incredibly
heart.
advanced civilization ruled by dragons.
I think I'm going to change some of the
Humans
names
only
of the
established their own
pets.
society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
To sound cuter, I guess is. That's fair.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns?
Do we get a thumbs up for cuter sounding names for the animals?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
She's got a beauty
But
mark
with
on her
the
shoulder.
recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not
Yeah.
in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
Because I think, like, Shinya, the dog, I'm going to
Going
switch to a
obstacle
puppy.
after obstacle from here on out.
And then maybe, like, Zhongli, I'll actually say the dragon or the Draco. And then I think Q, I don't think I can make yours cuter. Squiddy, maybe. I also don't think I can make mine cuter. Fish head. Guppy. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And I think I might actually make a task for myself to teach myself how to do that so I can change the animals and add more animals. Tickle the purple heart. I was actually just going to read it out to you. If you're enjoying the content here, make sure you hit tickle that purple heart to keep the good times rolling. I do this stream every Monday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I also do an OG Xbox series on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
It's the chin and the nose. The chin and the nose makes her look like she has a tiny face. Yeah, maybe the ears, because it's so elongated in comparison to like other people's ears, it just naturally makes their head look smaller.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
How should we get across? Like frickin' Spider-Man.
Professional trainer. I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer?
Oh god.
I thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so
Wait.
basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice.
Thanks for the bit donation.
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you can actually do it in the middle of the air. Oh, it's been so long since I did that event. Yeah. Well, not everybody's a pro explorer over here, Q.
Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Oh, you're not gonna let me. You're not gonna let me. That's messed up.
Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
I don't know what you said there, but I feel like it's an excuse for being mean to me.
Dodge this.
Yep. Yeah, I was pretty close. Pretty close to that. Yep. Cold-hearted. Oh, cold-hearted shoot. Sorry, I read cold-hearted and it actually fit. My bad. My bad. Sometimes I'm not good at reading. Oh wow. Well, now we're just dogging on the fact that I can't read. Wow. Well, at least I can swim through the air.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
I don't know what to say to you right now. I feel like you're just like jumping on me and trying to push me down. Kicking me when I'm down. Or hear me out. Don't just jump out and smack me in the face.
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Would I feel it? Would I feel it? I don't know. I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. Now we're a big dinosaur. you are looking for a new community to call home, hit that Discord link, as we'd love to have you part of our community today. Wow, you call me fat or big, or what are you saying here? This is wild. I'm here just streaming and you're just like tossing shade and I'm catching flies left, right, and center. Jesus. I can't see. I'm in the corner. Don't put Lamine in the corner. I don't need you to throw whatever you were going to throw at me.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
You're toast.
Stop crystallizing me.
Don't get frostbite. Don't push your luck.
Okay, you're done. I can't read it right now, but it says something like I'm smarter than you. Don't lie to people like that. You know you're smarter than me. But where? Just going this way? Guess so. You're lying. You're lying. Tell the truth to the people. Whee!
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
No, none of that was true. Wait, oh. Oh, I just jumped to my death. See, that just proved it right there. Would you just jump to your death for no reason? Exactly. No! Holy Lord, I almost did the same thing again.
This must be the entrance
No.
the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the Abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place
Child
that
face.
feels familiar.
Child face
and also
Chaska.
foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready. Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
I didn't even pull you.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined in the stories.
What didn't Paimon do? Or what does Paimon ever do? That's a better question.
That overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world no longer applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously can't go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
She couldn't save a flip a table to save her life.
Really fall that far down?
Just like I said.
I literally almost said save her life to flip a table.
Here.
That's
We fell all
how
this
tired
way
I
and
am.
Came out completely
Jesus,
unscathed.
and I've been drinking an energy drink
If
the
this was
entire
real
stream.
world,
It's
we'd have to
doing
climb our way
nothing.
back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
But I will fix my sleep through the week.
Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two realms.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these
Hopes and prayers.
things don't look super friendly either.
I don't know what that is.
All manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Hey, who just talked?
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right?
Is this Fichama's friend?
Yes. I'm
Oh my
Vichama's
god,
friend.
that's awesome.
I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing.
Yeah, we'll
If
call
the
him
Spirit
Casper.
Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more. But we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course.
Casper 2 put on. Yeah.
Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd still take such a risk for me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but it's not too late for you. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the Abyss.
Okay.
I didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Whoa, whoa! Ow!
You can't go wandering. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attack.
I'm not gonna lie, like, this stream is almost ending like a season of a show. This is an intense part of the game.
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
Ah! Ah, no! 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 You didn't protect me that time! What the heck?
Not good. More monsters.
That's okay, we can deal with
We
these.
shouldn't waste our time on them.
What do you mean?
Out your frying pan, into the fire!
He's like, we shouldn't waste our time on them. Still keep fighting.
Let's dance.
Oh, so sorry.
Exterminate!
Freeze!
Kind of? Is he?
I'll protect us. Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
I know this is the bad guy, leading us to a bad spot. Like a prison break type-esque thing. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, geez, Rick.
It was probably just my imagination.
Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intention.
I'm going to keep going until we get out of this following the ghost sequence, just to let you guys know.
Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place.
Where's Kachina?
We're here, Kachina! Oh, honey? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go!
No problem.
Let her rip!
Yeah. Jumping around forever.
Let's dance.
Dodge this. Ah! Freeze.
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helps keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay
What
out
if the
of
thing
sight
on
till you
Kachina's
got
face
here.
is a zipper, and then something's
Had a
inside her,
girl. You
like a
did so
tiny
well.
little thing operating
And
her
most
body?
importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then?
Just saying.
Actually, I have a request.
She's like a
Will
mech
you come
warrior.
visit the YF with me?
Tiny little being inside her head.
Put it into words. but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still,
Thanks for the bit
we can't
donation.
just leave the YF to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Are you okay?
Kachina?
You went through
What's wrong?
PTSD?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the
Probably.
YF and leave this place.
She's like possessed.
We should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense. I can hold on. Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer. Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the YUB. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit. We'll be there for you.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
How? Just by standing there?
Dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. Besides, I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Thank you. No one fights alone.
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
All right, and we're gonna stop there. Oh, it says we have to continue the challenge. Do you think we should keep going? Because we're like stuck in a challenge? What do you guys think? I'll leave it up to you. I'm actually okay right now. I'm not dying. Neither do I, but I'm okay. I'm tired, but you can keep going. Okay. All right. I'll keep going until we're out of this area, because I'm worried that if I was to stop now, that it might make me redo something, you know? When I like go to load it back up at another time. Well, if everybody's tired and we all need to go to bed, then let's do that then. Let's do that then. Okay. All right, I'll end it here because 9 o'clock is my usual time to end anyways. I will be back Friday for a green screen stream where we'll be doing the poll for the next patch, which is the 5.6, if I remember correctly. That's launching tomorrow. But I'll also be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. to continue on with Star Wars Battlefront 2 for Tuesday and Thursday. And then we also have an OG Xbox 6 launching on Friday at 9 a.m. where you get the opportunity to choose, does Star Wars Battlefront 2 continue on or does it get replaced by 2 other games? But yeah. Thank you very much for everybody tuning in, and I will talk to you guys next time. Until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused, get yours. See ya!